All right, I got one here. Have you spent more time previewing porn or actually fapping to porn?
What's fapping?
Jacking off?
Oh.
You don't know what fapping is?
No, I didn't know either. I thought it was
It's the sound that you make when you slap your meat.
Oh.
Flapping?
Fap.
Oh, fap. Mine shit is like.
What do you get when you take three crazy and opinionated real guys, real friends, butting heads over different issues? A night at a gay bathhouse, you say? Close. This is the Almost Tomorrow Show. From world events to crazy shit on the internet, and definitely reacting to Karens.
Could I speak to the manager, please?
It's loud and in your face, but we have fun. Welcome to the Almost Tomorrow Show. And here are your hosts, Jamie Flores, Mo Wadan, and Nathan Collins.
Oh, God. I would
Since
say...
we're doing audio, I had to give that example.
It's like...
It's a little rough.
Well, there's no lube. What do you expect?
Oh, my God. Who does no lube? Ew.
Do we
Anyway.
want to talk about that? Because that's a good conversation as well.
Do you
How
jerk
do you
off
do-
without lube? If so, can you give me a tutorial?
Like, sometimes you just got to spit on it, man. Just something in between. You just can't do it raw, man. Your skin, I feel bad.
No, man.
I like to build up
squeeze-
calluses.
You squeeze it so hard.
Oh, no, that would hurt.
No.
No, you
Hey.
squeeze it and you use your skin, right?
No, here's what you do. You just fap raw so that over time you build calluses and becomes rib for her pleasure. Naturally.
That's
Yeah,
one
that's-
fucking way right there.
That's
I'm joking, of course.
like death by
I
a
take
thousand cuts.
See, I take everything serious. I was
Death
going to
by
go
1,000
home
nuts.
and start fucking practicing for her.
You know, I do have a story here while we're on the topic of lube. You know when you're like just first learning how to, jack off as a young kid, like your first couple of times and you're like, ooh, oh, this is different. Oh, that's new. Well, I was experimenting with like different lubrications, so to speak. And like you experiment with some weird shit, but
With household chemicals?
no. One of them was like silly putty.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why would you rub silly putty on your dick?
Hold on. This might actually not be a bad idea.
Right?
It's not a good idea.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, you put it in that cup, right? And then, it molds around your dick and everything. And you don't know what silly putty is?
I know it I have
Yeah.
children. That's gross.
Yeah. All right, well, fuck
You're
you.
right.
Well, hold on. So let's hear this. So what happened during your experiment?
Well, okay, so my point here was that...
This is one-time use only, by the way.
He's making his own pocket pussy.
went through a lot of silly putty cups.
Did you for real? Like,
Yeah, I was
this
like
one of your
12,
Oh
13,
my
whatever,
God, dude.
Okay, so
But anyway,
You wonder why he had a
Hold
staph
on, I got
infection.
actually-
I didn't
I
have
got
a staph
questions.
infection.
hold on. I got questions, okay?
Play-Doh in his dick hole.
So
What's wrong with you?
was it good?
No.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
but you
I
kept on
mean,
doing
okay.
it.
You had a whole bunch of...
It's because you didn't know anything at the... No,
So
I didn't know anything
Paint
about
me-
anything.
can you paint me a picture? All right, paint me a picture.
Paint me
like
a mental movie.
how like okay, how'd
All
you
right.
first start and how did you improve on this?
This method. All right, so basically, like
I'm
at
very
first starts,
interested.
you're a kid and you look at it and you're like, that might feel just like sticking your dick in a vacuum cleaner.
Hey, wasn't it when we were children we had somebody who used to masturbate with shampoo? Oh, with the shampoo bottle.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, dude, how
I
little
don't
is your
know
dick?
that little.
Well-
let's continue the.
That was really interesting.
Mo wants to know about the silly
is-
putty.
Dude, yeah, so it's like walking around with a pocket pussy,
All
Or
right,
a
so
really
so-
shitty one.
So how'd you start first? It was just putty in the container or without the container? Did you have the blob in your hand? And you're
So
using
with the
blob?
container, there's nowhere for it to go because it's all contained within the cup. So you have to kind of switch containers to something that works a little better, so that it can wrap around. You can actually like
Like
This is not going
penetrate,
in the
like
show.
penetrate it. Yes, it will go to the show, man.
Mo's so into this right now.
This is
All right, fine. Yeah, you gotta move it to a bigger cup, and then
Okay, so when
I
you
would immediately come home once I figured out how to jerk off. I would immediately come home from school and be
you
like,
would
"Hi, Dad. Bye,
come
Dad."
Home. Yeah, but I want to know what you do after, right? Like, do you bust a nut inside the
putty?
putty and then throw it away, or
I had a cup.
You were fucking a cup.
No, I would ejaculate into the cup. Yeah.
and then
And then you because you don't want it going everywhere, right? You got to clean it up.
So you didn't have like a special sock or something like most white boys in
No,
the
because
movies?
I was gonna say,
that's
I never did a sock either.
disgusting. That's disgusting. A sock is nasty, and you also get caught with that because who does your laundry when you're a kid, right? Your parents.
Yeah.
It's like one-time use, man.
So
that shit
you
away.
throw the putty away then? You would bust a nut
No,
inside the
I
putty?
wouldn't bust a nut inside the putty. I would, get to the point and then bust a nut into the cup, wash the cup out, and then the putty's good to go for another round.
Hey, I will say that's some smart thinking as a kid. Like, hey, I gotta destroy the evidence.
Or at least not leave it, Like
This is fucking funny here. Would you rather randomly stub your toe, get brain freeze, or bite your cheek 3 times a day?
forever.
Forever.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze.
Oh, brain freeze all day.
Fuck yeah.
Everything
I
else
hate
is terrible.
stubbing my toe. I hate that shit,
I
man.
don't want to
Oh
bite my
God.
cheek.
Shoot me in my brain before I stub my toe every fucking day, because that shit is the pain.
It hurts so
Why?
bad.
Why does it hurt so bad?
Because they're so fucking little
Like,
and fragile, and then you just
Yeah.
smash the shit out
Which
of it.
toe am I stubbing?
Well, probably the pinky. The pinky's like always the worst.
No,
Oh,
it's
man,
like
just,
the
break it
ring,
off.
the middle ring toe.
Oh, if you get the middle
Those-
ones,
oh,
it's
it's
so
just-
terrible.
You just I've stubbed my thumbs or fingers.
And you
jam
bite
your
your
fingers.
cheek.
And on that note, we're gonna take a break. We'll see you when we come back.
You're listening to the Almost Tomorrow Show. And now your hosts, Jamie Flores, Mo Wadan, and Nathan Collins.
All right. Well, hey, welcome back to the show. I hope it was a great break for you, because it was for me.
Would you rather every time you meet someone, you have to tell them you got your degree online from the University of Phoenix and then say, "I'm a Phoenix," or change your name to Oliver and not be able to use a nickname? It's kind of out there.
I would say the fucking Phoenix one, because then I could still be me.
I would change my name. I don't want to have to go through the rigmarole of saying, "Hey,
You
nice
said
to meet you.
rigmarole.
By the way, I got my degree at the University of Phoenix. I'm a Phoenix."
I think it would be a fucking.
That would just
Funny
ruin
ass.
so many first impressions.
What was that word you said? Rigmarole?
Rigmarole. God, you guys
Oh, that made
killing
me.
me here.
That hurt the back of my throat.
Do we need to look up
You
what
actually
rigmarole?
used it in a sentence.
Rigmarole.
Why not? What's
It
wrong
sounded
with
like fucking-
rigmarole?
It sounded like fucking Scooby Doo. Rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
Just because you guys aren't as verbose as I am. I said that for your
I
benefit.
don't even know if I can say that word in a sentence. Well, if I'm going to rigmarole this, I'm going to rigmarole that. Wait, what does rigmarole mean?
Oh my! Please look it up. Spare me the
man.
trouble.
Hold up. Alexa. What is rigmarole?
Elaborate or complicated process or procedure.
Oh, well, that's fucking interesting.
Confused, inherent, foolish, or meaningless talk.
Oh, shit. We're
Today-
definitely doing some rigmaroles right now.
That's the word of the day here.
Rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
Alexa, please use rigmarole.
That's staying in. That's staying in. And please use rigmarole.
I just want to hear it in a sentence.
Your girlfriend keeps nagging you about getting healthy and going to the gym with her. Would you lose a few pounds or break up with her?
Lose the pounds,
Lose
man.
the pounds, man.
It's for my own good. Mo?
Yeah, well, for sure, man. Shit, she doing me a favor. I'll go ahead. Rigmarole me this. Would you rather walk with a rollerblade on your left shoe for the rest of your life,
It's like a
or
heel.
have an angry midget walking in front of you, slightly slower then you want to go for the rest of your
Fucking
life.
rollerblade. Dude, I have children and they are slow as shit and they
There you go.
always
Why
walk
does it
in front
have
of
to
me.
be a fucking midget walking in front of you slowly?
Look at children or something, but
Just
an angry midget. He's
Just walk over them.
Oh, this is a good one here. All right, guys. So, which would you rather? 50 grand in your bank account, taxes paid, or $500,000 in pennies, and you can't convert them to any other currency?
$500,000 in pennies because it's still U.S. dollars. And they'll be converted into U.S. dollars.
You can't convert it.
No, it has to stay cash pennies.
Putting it in the bank.
Can't.
No, you can't.
That converts it.
That converts it, right? That's why I was like, okay, in that case, I'll convert it to U.S. dollars.
Like, I will put it in the bank and then just use my debit card.
No, it has to stay as pennies. You can only spend it in the form of pennies.
Oh, I would use that as my tipping jar for the rest of my life. Everywhere I go, I'm just giving.
Bring
Jesus,
a
like
jar.
you get $1,000 in pennies and you get 500 in pennies. You carry around a
20% of the
briefcase
bill.
with rolls of pennies.
Or pay your bills with it. I'd go to the electric company, be like, here's your money. Gas, here's your money. I'll go in person.
How long would it take you to spend $500,000 in pennies?
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but you know what? That's
People would be so
that's-
mad. We
Yeah,
ain't counting this
It's
here.
fucking stupid, though, because it would make your life fucking complicated. So it's not even worth having.
That's 50 million pennies.
Oh, you know what I would do? I'll just melt it.
I guess
Copper?
you could.
Yep.
You could melt it. It's
Fuck
illegal
it.
to destroy currency.
So I don't know if that's true or not, but I would just take and melt it, and now I have $20,000 worth of copper.
I have a question for Mo because I don't know about Nate in sports. But would you rather
Rude.
have to listen to the fucking question and then you can see why I said this. So, would you rather A, have to turn off every sport game at the 2-minute mark,
Yes.
Oh,
right? 2 minutes, end of the game. You got to cut it off there. Or only be able to watch from the 2-minute to the end of the game.
ooh, I would rather watch the 2 minute to the end of the game, without a doubt.
You don't like you would rather give up the build up to
Yeah.
the finish?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just watch the
I
finish?
need to see the completion of something, right? If I'm watching a game and it's a blowout and it's the last 2 minutes, I understand it's a blowout. But if it's a close game and it cuts off in the last 2 minutes,
Be mad as fuck.
I'll be mad that I don't get to see how this ends.
You invested all that time.
Yeah.
It's got to be the last 2 minutes because I don't want to invest my time.
I dig it, yeah.
All right. So we were talking about, having you come to visit my place. So if you were to come over and to spend the night at my house, and when you wake up, you realized you pissed in my bed. Do you
Why
sneak
would I be
out?
in your bed?
I have a pull-out bed. Do you sneak out or do you tell me?
Oh, I got an even better answer for that.
Okay.
I would be like, oh man, your fucking cat's peed on the bed.
Damn, why does it smell like tequila and sadness?
That was smart. This nigga was like, your dog
Like,
peed.
what the fuck,
man,
man?
that's
This is
just,
disgusting.
That's just rude.
Would you rather go 50 years in the future or 50 years in the past?
50
Past.
years in the past.
In the past?
Because then I know the future.
That's right. I'd be rich from
Old.
year to date. I would know who won the Super Bowls. I would know who.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I would know what stocks to buy and invest in, and yes, in the past. In the past,
I
there's
don't know.
so much.
I think I'll go to the future, though.
50 years, though, is a long time to go into the past. If you think about it,
50 years in the future, can you
it's like the
imagine
1970s.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna get old, and by the time I'll be fucking dead.
you're going to be 50, yeah, before technically you were born.
No,
Wow.
no.
Yeah, if you go back now and you go back 50 years
Right.
to get to 20 years, 25 years until you're born, like you would die closer to when you were born.
Oh yeah, but I would still, I wouldn't be able. So you see that That's tricky now,
Maybe
right?
you could then just strangle yourself in the bed and never have to live this cursed life.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So I'm gonna change my answer. I would go 50 years into the future to at least experience a floating car, because I'm assuming
That's
in
what I'm
50
saying.
years.
Like,
Who knows what's going to happen in 50 years?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We're probably not even gonna have cars anymore. It'll probably just be self-driving. You just
Oh yeah,
go
no,
to the.
there's no
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
about
No doubt
that.
in
you
50
know.
years? Absolutely.
It's already heading.
It's
there
going
right
there.
now.
Yeah, AI right now. AI cars right now. But like literally, you just go. Hey, I need to go there. They'll come to your fucking front door. You hop in there and go to where you need to go.
Yeah, and when the economics kind of make sense over owning your own car, then it's kind of a no-brainer for most
We
people.
probably won't even. They'll probably.
It'll just be Ubers everywhere.
I mean, for like
You
more
probably
densely
could
populated
buy your
areas, yeah.
own. They'll probably have it to where you can buy your own.
If you're rich.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be affordable because they will want more people to. Well, no, they'll probably want people to fucking just pay into the system.
Yeah, these cars will be so expensive
No,
that it
not
won't
necessarily.
Make, it won't make any sense to purchase a vehicle. You're just gonna have to do like Ubers and Lyft and stuff like that, and that's probably what's gonna happen because they're already
Yeah.
purchasing all the a lot of the electric cars that are gonna be
Yeah.
hitting the market.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why Apple really stopped looking at building the car themselves, and they're more focused on the AI.
Or did they stop
AI is where the
officially?
money's at.
Yeah.
Did they officially stop trying to build their own electric vehicle?
I heard a little bit of it. I'm not completely 100%, but I heard that they're gonna stop production and look more towards the software.
Apple dropped the ball.
Oh, absolutely. They could have bought Tesla.
Well, not only that, but they dropped the ball when it comes to AI because they had a head start on everybody when it comes to Siri.
Yeah.
They were dominating. Now, out of all the AI assistants available, they probably have the worst one. They probably have the shittiest fucking Siri ever
For real.
compared to like Alexa. Alexa's smart as shit.
all that we have right now is just very narrow AI.
Oh yeah.
We don't have
It's
any
surface level
general
stuff.
AI. And once we hit that general AI level to where you can have a computer system approach a novel situation that's never seen before and figure it out, learn
yeah,
it.
It's coming. It's coming.
You know, when light bulbs came around, it put all the candle workers out of business, right? Because you don't need candles to light. If you have a light bulb, it's much better. But those candle workers, you know, they went on to get other jobs, you know, created other industries.
They created scented candles.
Yes, but on top of that, it was a lot of cleaning companies that went out of business as well too. You know, Play-Doh, for instance, used to be a cleaning material to clean the soot off your walls.
Wow. More you know.
It's
You know?
probably like the goop that they make for keyboards now.
Mm.
You know, you can just roll that
Oh, yeah.
that goopy shit over.
Where can I get that? Every time I see the video, I'm like,
Amazon,
oh, I want
motherfucker.
that. No, but they be making it, but nobody shows you exactly like how much.
You
how
could
to
probably
make it and
use
everything,
you could
but-
probably YouTube that.
Yeah.
To be
Wow.
completely honest, but
Sounds
yeah,
like
I
too
know
much work.
I know it's
Baking
phone-
soda.
No, yeah, it's baking soda and shaving cream.
Oh, yep, I seen that, and then I seen some videos that they put like metal material on there. I don't know why the fuck would you put metal.
Oh,
shavings?
they put so like it's metallic.
Abrasiveness, too.
Well,
It sounds like it's
they
gonna
put the
scratch the
metal.
shit out
They
of us.
put the iron shavings in there so that it will. You know that that metallic putty that you put the magnet over and
The
it'll go-
ferromagnetic
yeah,
fluid.
Yeah. Well, no, not ferrofluid. Like the putty, like the actual putty that has like.
Right. Well, yeah. Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
It's essentially the same thing, like ferrofluid, but
So what? They put the putty in there and then you use a magnet to agitate
they
it. and it,
take
like,
shavings, metal shavings, and they throw it in the putty, and then when they put the magnet over, it reacts to the magnet.
and you can then move the putty without touching it.
Yeah, just play it around.
All right. Well, I got a question right here for you guys. For $10,000, would you spend 2 days carrying around a human-looking Japanese robot that you had to introduce to people as your girlfriend?
Yes. For 10 grand for 2 days?
For 10 grand, I would
Hell
do that for
yes.
$100.
Well, I don't know.
No,
I
for
mean, it's a lot of
absolutely.
carrying.
I'm just playing. I'm married. I love my wife.
I'm married. I
You have
love
to
my
introduce
wife.
it to your wife as your girlfriend. Hey, baby.
I will introduce it to my wife as my girlfriend for $2,000, for $10,000 for 2 days.
Yeah.
Absolutely, baby. Hey, we're bringing somebody into the bedroom.
Her name is Bebop Boop Bop.
Okay. Would you rather fight a short gladiator or a rhino?
Short
Fucking
gladiator.
short gladiator.
What?
What am I fighting the rhino
I'm
with?
not fucking. Yeah, am I fighting the rhino with my fist? Cause fuck that.
You're just dead.
rhino.
You're going to be dead with a gladiator. We're talking about a fucking warrior. I don't give a
So
fuck
you would
how
fight
tall
the
he is.
rino?
Yes, I would.
Wow.
Rhinos are blind.
No,
First
no,
of
you're
all,
Not
dead.
blind.
they're damn near blind.
Is this a fight to the death? One of you has to die.
Well, I don't know, but if that was the
Dude.
case, then I'm fighting the gladiator.
How
because
short's
I ain't
the
gonna. I'm not gonna. Kill
I'm
a
gonna
rhino.
die either way. I'd rather be killed by the gladiator than the rhino. Rhino, there's no way.
Yeah, but rhinos are endangered.
I'm not killing the rhino even. There's no way I'm winning. Like, even if I have a weapon, unless it's like a big gun, like a really big gun, there's no way I'm putting that rhino down.
Oh my god, some of these questions,
No.
man.
Hey, would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life?
Rewind.
Yeah.
Oh man. Rewind, especially like
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, that's time travel right there.
that is time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fuck a pause.
But not even that, to be able to rewind a specific part of your life.
Here's a
and
question.
Like click up.
Like click?
Like click.
Click.
Click up is
Yeah.
sorry.
Would you so how would you feel about having the ability to relive a day? But it's like Groundhog Day, the movie,
You just
keep
live it
reliving
over
it.
every
where
day.
like if you choose to redo the day, then you have to basically relive it for an entire year, 365 times. Otherwise, you just deal with the day normally.
I don't know, but like, if it was like Groundhog's Day, that was fucking genius. What he did, he spent so much time. He learned everybody's story. He knew everything and every scenario. He was just, and he got.
Do you know how long he spent reliving the same day?
No, did they tell you?
They don't tell you in the movie, but there's a director interview where it's like years,
Oh, I
Wow.
bet. Yeah,
years and years.
I bet because the small details that he knew everything that was going on. And how long does it take for you to master the piano?
Years. Well, I mean, he had a lot of time.
He
Where
went
he had
in.
no other conflicting obligations because he just relived the day. So I don't know. You could probably do it in 10,000 hours. How long does it do to become a master in 10,000 hours?
10,000
like-
hours.
But that was just on that. But then he also did the ice sculpture. How long does it take for you to be a master of I can't
Ice
fucking
carving?
talk, man. Of
They
ice
say
carving and shit.
To become a master at something takes about 10,000 hours of practice.
Yeah, so he was there for a while. He was
Yeah.
there for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
He went
Like
crazy
I
and
think it would be
suicidal.
cool because then you can spend the best day that you had with your mom. You know
For
what
one
I mean?
day.
For one day, over and over.
And then the next
an
day,
entire
I'll
year.
be like, I'm tired of this. It's the same old. Let me go spend time. It's an awesome scenario though.
It's an awesome scenario. It could drive you crazy.
Oh yeah, which you did.
Yeah, it'd be
He got
interesting.
suicidal.
Yeah.
Drove
So
off
you
a
would
fucking
base it.
cliff.
So what if you had to relive every single day of your life for an entire year before you could move on to the next day?
You have to
Ooh,
live
no.
what? You have
So,
to
all right.
relive every day. So like you go through a day and then relive
So like
it.
today, you relive it 365 times before you can finally move on to tomorrow, which you would then relive 365 times before you can move on to the next day.
That's
At that point,
terrible.
it would just be the normal, and that would be
Hell.
Yeah,
it would be your own personal
that
hell.
would be
you would be
fucking hell.
so old.
Oh, you're aging at the same time.
You're not, but you're mentally,
Oh, yeah.
experiencing all that. You would just be like, a week would go by, and you would have
So-
just aged 7 years.
Would you have like the ability in Groundhog to do something
Yeah.
different?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because if you have to do the same thing that you were doing, you're just in that continuous loop. That would be
You retain the memories and
Draining.
experience, but your body only ages after you relive the same day.
the next day.
Yeah.
So
enough times.
I don't know. That sounds like torture.
I would.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
but
torture.
you can
Jesus.
get really good at shit.
Like after 3 days, that's 3 years of living 3
Yeah.
days. That's you're like.
But you
Fuck.
essentially
How many days does the average person live? Can we look that up?
in a 80-year human lifespan is about 29,200 days.
Whew.
All right. Well, I got a question that you guys both need to answer. Okay. So check this out. Would you rather have 2 normal kids or 1 disabled kid and 1 kid in the NFL?
2 normal kids.
Yeah, 2 normal kids.
2 normal kids?
Yeah, I
You
think
don't want
we
that
talked
NFL
about
player?
that. Well, no, just because it's tough. Like, it's tough. Yeah, it would be cool to have 1 kid, but the majority of your time is going to be spent with
The
your
other.
other kid while
Yeah.
they're off doing their
No,
stuff.
not necessarily. It just depends on the disability. Like, let's say I had 1 kid that
No, but
with a missing hand.
that kid is like, no.
It's a
But
little
there's-
different if they're physically disabled. It's
Yeah,
a
so
little
it just
different
depends on the disability.
than mentally disabled. I think.
I mean, I don't care. I love my kids anyways, but I would rather have 2
yeah. So I mean,
normal
like,
kids.
obviously, your goal as a parent, right, is to prepare your kids for a fulfilling life. Try to set them up for success as best you can in every way, right? So, in this scenario, you're essentially trading the opportunity for success for 1 kid for the opportunity of success for the other, in a way.
Yes, I agree. I would be picking 2 normal children because I'm not gonna sacrifice 1 child for my dream of having a child in the NFL. It's like it seems like
Selfish.
So
Yeah,
so
one
selfish or
one
whatever,
is now
but-
like really successful, but at the cost of the other.
right.
Yeah.
And if you
that's
have a
not worth it.
choice,
It's not worth
I
it.
want 2 normal kids
Yep.
if I
Yeah,
choose.
yeah.
Why? Nobody chooses to have a disabled child. You know?
You'd be surprised.
And no, you'd be very offended. I would be offended if I had a disabled child and somebody says, "Yeah, I have no problem having a disabled child." Like, no, because
You don't know.
I
the
have a
turmoil,
disabled
yeah.
child and I didn't choose that, and I would never choose that again. Right? That's what I would imagine. That's my assumption. Who knows what the whole scenario is?
Right.
But
Yeah.
Tough to say.
yeah.
Well, I think that's a good time to pivot here. Thank you guys for.
This is
What?
mind-boggling, man. I mean, we just tested the neurological. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. It's just like we
Thank
made you think, though. That's what I like about this show. Make you think.
If we made you think,
We
made
got,
you laugh, and it's a good show.
Some people cried. I don't know.
What I need you guys to do now is to hit that download button or stream it live.
Yeah. Comment, like, subscribe,
Show us the
rate,
love.
review. It helps us out in the algorithms and allows other people to check us out as well. So definitely comment, leave us a note. We definitely want to get in. What do you think about these questions? Always throw it out there. We'll get back to you. Outside of that, any questions, anything that you want to pop out before we get out of here, Nate, Mo?
We got a Patreon. Help us buy some more space heaters. It's getting damn cold in here.
Hey, and the one of the best things you can do if you don't like the show is to hit that download. And if you love it, hit that download. It hurts
Twice.
and helps us at the same damn time.
At the same damn time.
Please,
All right.
don't make me have to cuddle with Mo for body heat.
Oh, my God.
Mind games. I'm really good at mind games.
All right, guys.
All
See you
right.
later.
Thank you. Bye.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Almost Tomorrow Show with Jamie, Mo, and Nathan. 3 crazy sons of bitches raising hell. Hey, we hope you enjoyed the show. We know we had fun. We have to get some shut-eye, or we're going to be really hungover tomorrow. And until next time, you can hook up with us on social media. Find us on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook at The Almost Tomorrow Show. Till next time, don't let your meatloaf